participant is Srimati Mamata Raghuveer, Tarani organization in Warangal district. Srimati Mamata Raghuveer, founder of Tarani organization, is working for women and children's rights. It's a non-governmental organization that focuses on empowerment of girls and women. The organization rescues and helps in issues such as exploitation, violence, child sexual abuse, child marriages, and child neglect. Taruni has conducted many sensitization programs for the village locals to prevent child marriages from occurring. It has also organized Kala Jatas where the girls from their own villages are encouraged to form into a cultural troupe and take up songs, dance, skits to sensitize other children and elders in the communities about social evils.
And Srimati Mamata Raghuveer, Taruni organization. Really, this also women's and children rights. Whatever may be the years completed after independence, the women and child has to fight for their rights. We can say it's the tip of the iceberg. We can say the women or doctors, engineers, even governors, or politicians, leaders. Still, our sisters and children, girl children particularly, are suffering in the streets, particularly in the villages, and even the birth of a girl child is denied. The right of a girl child is denied. As a gynecologist, don't say it is an ultrasound machine. They used to say, because I learnt my undergraduation from a peripheral village medical college, they used to tell the machine as this is a machine which to identify if there is a male or female. They don't say it's an ultrasound machine. They say it's a machine which used to diagnose whether it is a male or female. So like that, so if it is a female, then we very, very disheartedly we know the fate of the child. And whether it is feticide or infanticide. And it was very, very, in a very straightforward, they say, I don't want my child to suffer in the manner which I am suffering. So whatever may be the years passed after independence and whatever may be the rights the women would have gained, even today, women activists to safeguard the women and children rights are necessary in the field. And I always narrate one story, one incident, an experience. When I was doing my house agency at Tanjavur Medical College, twins were born to a mother. Then as you all know, Madam Gynecologist is also here. You all know it's a repeated monitoring of the children should be there. So we were monitoring the children. I was holding the responsibility of following the children. Every month the children used to come, we used to take weight, we used to take investigations, and the child was losing weight and the male child was gaining weight. Then I asked, we were all our house agents and the postgraduates were asking, no, I am providing food for milk for both the child, I am taking care of both the children. The parents were repeatedly telling that. Then immediately I asked one question. You are a very, from a very economically poor background lady, and you have to take more nutritious food for your adequate breast milk. So are you having adequate breast milk to feed both the children? The answer she told was a blow to me, and she told, I am providing my male child with a mother's milk, and I am providing my female child with a diluted cow's milk because I want the male child to be strong, and because the only male child will save me in the later days, and I am not much bothered about the female child. So even today, that was even 30 years back, but even today, we see cases like that in the village. So the need of Srimati Mamata Raghuveer and the Taruni Association from Warangal is much needed. Even though we shout from the top of our voice so that we have developed, but still there is need for women and children right activists, and I really appreciate her work. Madam Mamata Raghuveer.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am. Actually, I wish the Prime Minister, Shri Modi ji, a very happy birthday and wish him very great health. Madam, you are the only governor whom I met personally, directly, when I wanted to invite you for Taruni's 20th celebrations, ma'am. The concern you have shown for adolescent girls and the support you gave us is really very encouraging, and actually we missed you for the program, but definitely the moments I spent with you I can't forget. Ma'am, thank you for this felicitation. Actually, it gives me, it's great honor, and actually the 2 decades of work which I have done with the girls, this helps me to do more for another 20 years maybe, if God permits. And during COVID, there has been, the work we had done all these years has been wasted in one sense, because again the children are now back to zero, with more child marriages happening and children getting dropped out from school, from the education point of view. So we could stop hundreds of marriages during this COVID time, and still some of the marriages, 2 days before also we stopped few marriages. But parents are also unaware because they are into poverty now, and they don't want to take the burden of the child, girl child anymore. As you rightly said, ma'am, we work on feticide and infanticide. We have set up julas, the cradles in public spaces. If they don't want the girl child, ask them to put the girl child in the, and we could rescue many children and give adoption to childless couples with the help of women and child welfare. During this COVID, we started supporting the families a lot, given masks, trained them, because the rural women and girls are not aware of this disease. So we had started training them, and we used to give bicycles before, ma'am, to the girls to continue education. Now we started giving them tabs so that they can be part of the online classes now. These things definitely, it's a minuscule, ma'am, what we are doing. We need to do a lot, because most of the girls are now have become anemic because there is no midday meals. And I request you to intervene in this issue with the government, and kindly make them maybe see that they get some dry rations at least. The families get some dry rations, because most of the children are eating only one time, ma'am. And the girl children get only they don't get anything to eat, actually, the problem is. And we are trying to give them some snacks and some eggs like that, but not in every village we can't help them. So this is the request I have, and also kindly monitor, or maybe have a discussion with the women and child welfare on the issue of child marriage. And also the children are, those children who are rescued are not being placed in the homes, ma'am. Because of COVID, they are not allowing them to be placed in the shelter homes. So that is also one issue we are facing when we rescue those children from child labor or child marriage. So that is also my concern. So thank you very much, ma'am. One common thing we have is I also play Veena, ma'am. Like you, I read about you that you play Veena. So I'm very happy, ma'am. And I have to learn so much from you, the determination you have. And it's very inspiring. I read your biography. Very happy, ma'am, to have you in Telangana. You are a great support to women and girls here. We have a woman first citizen in Telangana. So that gives us a lot of strength, ma'am. Thank you very much for your time today and this felicitation, ma'am. It gives me a lot of encouragement. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Actually, my name is Tamil Isai. Tamil Isai means music. My father wanted me to learn Carnatic music, but I was unable to catch up that. So I practiced Veena. Somehow I should be associated with music. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.